What is going on, YouTube? Final Boss back, and today I got a grand challenge win and a double elixir win. And we're going to go ahead and open up this chest, and then we'll go through some of the decks and replays. Starting off with the grand challenge, got the 22,000 gold. That's nice to have. Also got the Ice Spirit, Tesla, some Ice Golems, as well as some Bombers, Elixir Collectors, Fire Spirits, Royal Giants. Really hoping for some rares here, some really good rares. Mortar, arrows, 5 Dark Prince. Okay, we need 6 skeleton. Are we gonna get a legendary? What is it? No, we think we need more rares, right? Legendary? Nope. Oh, 84 Mega Minion. I will take that. That would be nice to get a level 9 Mega Minion on my level 10 account. So it's not too shabby. Not bad at all. I'm going to go on ahead and review the deck that I was going to play. And obviously, Lava Loon is just crushing it right now, trying to get that to max on my main account. So here we're playing against Prince Thomas, and he's running a deck that I'm starting to see a lot that I actually ran a video with that seemed to get really, really popular afterwards. But it was the Electro Wizard with the Loon combo with the Ice Golem. And it's now just being ran all with all different kinds of variants, which is kind of cool. I'm digging it. Pretty cool combination. I can't hate on it for sure. Definitely not OP. And you know, it's just something nice to break it up. He tried to hit all the minions there, so our minion kind of tanked a little bit for the Loon hit. Mega Minion went down. We went ahead and Fireball, which pushed the Mega Minion away, just allowing my balloon to get a nice little hit. And just kind of waiting to replenish our elixir just to see what is going to happen here. So he puts down his furnace. I'm going to go ahead and put down my tombstone. It was a little bit slow on that. If you can get that tombstone out a little bit faster, then you can get the skellies coming out a little bit quicker. They are a lot slower after the update. Still going to be fine, but just kind of took a hit on there. So maybe if I would have put it one tile back, it would have been enough where the tombstone didn't take any damage. But you still kind of want the tombstone out there on that tile placement, just in case, you know, for loons or hogs or anything else like that. So he decided to push the other lane, and I had to put this Skarmy down because just had to, because that was the only option I had. And I had to get rid of the golem because it was essentially just tanking. Didn't take a loon hit there, but the bomb damage is still nice whenever you're using the balloon combination. I'm going to put some minions to support the Lava Hound. He's going to arrow those. Nicely played. And our Lava Hound is going to do a little bit of damage. Not too much, but it's okay. We're still up right now. So this time I'm going to try to get down my tombstone a little bit faster, and I'm still not able to do it. Really just the one tile placement behind it. You got to be super fast and impeccable on with your timing of the tombstone to really get it down there. So I ran a Twitter question about playing on PC, if it was cheating or if it was fair play or not. You know, I talked to Supercell about it before, and they actually said that it's not against their terms of services. That was really clutch right there. I got the minions down and the Mega Minion, so he wasn't able to freeze everything. Definitely had to go freeze the Mega Minion mainly. He wasn't able to get it all in his circle. But I did talk to Supercell, and they said that it's not against their terms of services, but the fact that that was an awesome prediction arrows, prediction fireball right there. I was going to go ahead and just kind of time that perfectly because I knew that he was about to put down his loon and he had his complete setup. I wanted to go ahead and get the archer, so I kind of got the bonus loon, but I knew the loon was coming, so there was kind of a slight delay. He's on a defensive freeze right here. I knew that I was going to get this tower because if you're freezing right there, there's no way you're going to be able to do it. I was able to get my fireball down and take down a tower. So practically Supercell said, hey, we don't like it. It's highly frowned upon, but it's not illegal. So I just kind of wanted to, and everyone apparently on my Twitter is saying that, hey, listen guys, you know, this is it's not cheating, and apparently it's a lot harder to play on there, but I feel like there's a real competitive advantage. I'm gonna go on ahead and open up my chest right here. Got some fireballs, some goblin huts, and this is about half of a 12 win from, or it is a half of a 12 win out of grand challenges. Got some wizards, some e-barbs, some bomb tower action going on, some spears, some loons, and that's going to be it. So not too exciting. It's okay. I need some gold here anyway. So yeah, we're going ahead and purchase some gems here because I am going to purchase. Go on ahead and pick up the few lavas that were in my deck. So we're going to go ahead and just pick up both of those other two. If I can get a max Lava Hound, I'd actually like to run it in the ladder play. I think that a lot of people are not bringing too much on the for air defense, so I think it's going to be able to be pretty viable. I just need it one more time to shop and maybe get lucky on a grand challenge, or just get it out of a chest. So I don't know. I'm going to kind of hope for getting a Lava Hound. I never thought I'd ever say those words. So here I'm playing Yanni. It's playing a Lava Hound deck, and it was kind of like our variant, but he was using Barbarians, and Skarmy. So I think that was a smart play by him, because that's going to be able to, both of those are counters to Elite Barbarians. Kind of what I covered over in my last video with the hog barbs. And like I said, that wasn't the end-all be-all deck. That was just kind of a great idea for being able to counter here. And the graveyard, guys, this is just the graveyard cycle. It was really, really fun to play. I saw it in the top 50 leaderboard, so I was looking for a deck to play in here, and I thought maybe this would be a good idea. I was thinking graveyard. Didn't really want to run lava. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really want to play the golem too much, so I'm not really much of a golem person. I'd rather beat down some golems. So right here, right off the back, we're going to be able to take down his tower rather easy, just on a counter push, and it was able to withstand his push. Now guys, whenever you're playing the lava, you really want to just key in on getting the balloon behind it, because that is practically how you're going to win the game. Even if you see a musketeer being put down, you just want to put that lava down in front of the musketeer and get that loon behind it. You're going to kind of have to commit. You might take some damage or lose some, but that's just kind of how you win here with this deck. But I was able to get my tombstone down and pull that balloon, and he has a lot just coming at me right now, but right now I'm concerned more about that right side than I am the left side, and I was able to pull all that into the center with my Mega Minion, and he drops down a Princess and Fireballs, which was really nice play on his part, making me use my log. But I went ahead and dropped the Ice Golem down in the center. He goes on ahead and puts that down, and I threw down a Prediction Fireball right there, thinking that he was going to put his minions or something in there, but he didn't do that. So sometimes the predictions work, but a lot of people put stuff in the same placement. So typically, if you want to go with Prediction Fireball after you keep seeing their placements, you typically want to put them in the back, because that's where the people put their archers and everything else. So I got my Ice Golem here, my Lava Hound. I got everything. This deck defends pretty well against air. Got definitely enough options. But since I put my Elixir Pump in the center, this is just a key old trick to playing against Loon. It's really nice having the pump, and it was a lot of fun as well. But that's just an old trick you do with your pump whenever you are playing balloon decks. It just gives you an extra leverage of coverage and some excellent defense. So right here, my fireball my Prediction Fireball actually paid off, and he shows his Barbarians for the first time, but it's a little bit too late. He's just kind of giving me everything he's got. He's like, this is going to be my push. And guys, the Musketeer is so clutch. I think somebody asked me earlier, it was like, why don't they fire your Barbarians? And I'm like, well, you got to really take care of the Musketeer, because the Musketeer is clutch and he can just really take down everything. I'm going to put my pump down there just to kind of avoid everything, and that was a good game. Gives him a thumbs up. What a good sport. Good luck to you, my man. Alright, next up we got True Thunder from the Lit fam with the rocket. He gives me the wow. Guys, I'll tell you what, here lately I haven't been, sometimes I'll say good luck or something like that, but a lot of times people get like, good luck, thumbs up, and then they'll BM me so bad, I don't even know what to do anymore. Like, I either try to mute here lately, I'm just trying to find a way to like not get irritated with people, so I mean, I'd like to keep it positive and everything else, so maybe that's just the best way. And the mute feature is actually really, really nice. I haven't really used it, but I'm starting to enjoy it. But right off the back here, he drops the 3 muskies in my face. Wasn't sure about the log, so I figured I'd go ahead, and that match was kind of figured out there. But he puts down a hog, so I was able to put down my tombstone to stop that right there, and able to stop his hog pretty easy. He wasn't able to get his Ice Golem, everything there. If I was him, I probably would have waited for the Ice Golem to get in front and then put the hog behind. So I'm going to go on ahead and counter push this, since this deck cycles so fast and I got my pumps down, able to drop down the skeleton army. I'll tell you what, guys, I can't lie, it takes you a couple games to kind of get warmed up to this double elixir because it happens so fast, and you gotta get used to it a little bit. So try to log that back just to get some extra damage. She does a nice job in zaps right there. That's cool. So put an ice golem in the musketeer's face. Here comes the hog coming in really quickly, and we just got all kinds of things all over the place here, getting all kinds of crazy. So many musketeers on the board, and just pretty much am able to cycle so fast with the graveyard. And that's what this deck is all about, is just super cycle and just try to get the graveyard down, get the ice golem going, and just play some solid defense. This deck's pretty defensive, even though it's super cheap. But the key object here is just to get down the pumps just like anything else. He does a nice job there on zapping, but the musketeer just does cleanup work. So this game is just like, these games happen really fast. It's pretty intense. I was thinking there was going to be a lot more spam, but there's actually a lot more legit decks in it, the ones that are actually doing well. I did start off the game doing like a spam deck. I was just kind of using like a goblin barrel cycle mirror deck, and I was just like, what am I doing? This isn't me. So I had a life think about there for a little bit, and tried to focus on what deck I actually wanted to use. So that's why I went to the leaderboards, and that's where everybody should go, especially if you're looking for good deck ideas. Is go to the leaderboards, go check on TV in your arena. But you know, leaderboards are always a good place to see if what decks people are using and everything else. But you know, I always search to see if anybody's using a different kind of deck, and that was pretty hilarious right there, where I like fireballed him, and then the musketeer actually went onto the other side. But that was really good game. So good game on your